calling up the next speaker who will be teaching Genesis chapter 39 and 40.
Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, give all praise and honor to the Most High. You all may be seated. Like Azaria just said, we don't have much time, so I had to summarize. We're going to do it a little different. I'm going to summarize the 2 chapters, give a quick word, and we're going to be out of here because we don't have that much time. We only have 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll be covering chapter 39 and 40. Chapter 39, this chapter focuses on the story of Joseph in Egypt. After being sold in slavery, Joseph is bought by Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. The Lord blesses Joseph, and he becomes prosperous in Potiphar's house, gaining his master's trust and being put in charge of his household. However, Potiphar's wife attempts to seduce Joseph. He resists, and she accuses him falsely of rape and throws him into prison. And he got thrown into prison. In prison, Joseph encounters 2 of Pharaoh's servants, the chief cupbearer and the chief baker, who have been both in prison. They each have a troubling dream, and Joseph interprets them. For the chief cupbearer, Joseph predicts restoration of his position, while for the chief baker, he predicts execution. Both interpretations come true, and the cupbearer is restored to his position, and the baker is hung. So, with these 2 chapters and the summary, I thought, how could, with a limited amount of time, what was a lesson that we can learn from what Joseph did and what he was going through in jail? And I will have a message more so for the youth, because I realize we're all in the age of going through different things, getting older. Life is hitting a little different. You don't know what to do. You don't know what's happening next. And a lot of us, instead of us going to the Most High, we tend to run away from the Most High. And as we see in this portion, and in the portions to come, Joseph, even despite what was going on, and even at this point and moment, he didn't know what was happening or what was going on. He had trust in the Most High. Obviously, we've read and we've watched the movie, so we know what's going to happen. We know he's going to become great, all these different things. But he doesn't know that at this point. At this point, all he can do is trust in the Most High. And even while he's doing these interpreting dreams, he's still letting them know and letting everybody know, this is not from me, this is from the Most High. Everything that I'm doing is coming from the Most High. He still kept the faith. Had Joseph decided to take an attitude of the Most High doesn't love me, or I don't have to do this, or I don't have to trust in him, a whole generation of people could have been lost. Obviously, we know that the Most High gets what he wants and does things in his mysterious ways, but that's how it could have been. A lot of times we decide, things is rough, so I'm not going to go to the camp. I'm not gonna wear my fringes. All of these different things, thinking that we're hurting the Most High. And in all honesty, we're hurting ourselves. And Joseph, at this point, he kept his trust within the Most High. And sometimes it's easier said than done. Trust me, I've been there. I can speak for myself. Sometimes it's very hard for you to trust in the Most High. But here we are as youth in this place, showing that we got this. We have to get past the point of relying on our parents, our grandparents to keep us in this way. At some point, you have to find the Most High for yourself. At this point, you need to start looking to find the Most High. Along with the fact that our parents, they have to now learn that they're in the position of giving us wisdom. They're no longer in the position of, having to teach every Shabbat and doing this. This should not be a 1-week thing, a youth Shabbat. To be honest, a lot of us aren't technically youth anymore. We're in our 20s, late teens, still, acting like young teenagers, while our parents are going on 40s, 50s, and they're continuous and doing this every week. There has to be some point of change where we decide to do this for ourselves. And that comes with trusting in the Most High. And like I said, it's easier said than done. Joseph was put in jail, violated by his brothers, all these different things, and yet and still, he still trusted the Most High. He didn't have, I'm not gonna say he didn't have to. He did the right thing. But if he didn't, like I said, a whole generation of people could have been lost. This whole story could have been differently if he just had an attitude, or if he decided that he was all that because he had all these dreams. He never forgot the Most High, and it's hard to do that when you really down low. It's very easy to remember the Most High and to love Him while everything is going good. You got Kesef in the bank, you got a new car, Todah Yah, Todah Yah. But when everything gets hard, we tend to run. We tend to act like we're hurting the Most High by, like I said, not wearing your fringes. Or I'm gonna just do this. Or I'm gonna party on Friday night. I don't care, because I'm mad, because this happened. It doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't benefit us. Not to end my part, because like I said, I only have 10 minutes. Not to end my part on just negativity, I would like for the reader to read Deuteronomy 28, starting at the first verse.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yehudah thy God, to observe all his commandments which I command thee this day, that Yehudah thy God will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yehudah thy God. And blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. And blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the young of thy flock. And blessed shall be thy basket and thine eating trough. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Jehovah will cause thy enemies to rise up against thee, to be smitten before thee. They shall come out against thee one way, and shall flee before thee 7 ways. Jehovah will command the blessing with thee in thy barns, and in all that thou puttest thy hand unto, and he will bless thee in the land which Jehovah thy God giveth thee.
Hallelujah. I had the reader read that because I want us to know that it is achievable for us to get what we want or what we desire or what we've been taught and what we speak about weekly, week after week after week. We hear the same things over and over. If you do right, this is what's going to happen. If you do wrong, this is what's going to happen. Hear the Most High let us know. You do right, you trust in me, I got you. It's that simple. It's easy to say it's simple, let me say that. But if you put the work in, we'll be okay. So for the people my age, for the older people, we can achieve doing something great. We can move better, we can be better moving forward. Yosef had pure trust in the Most High, and we saw, and we're going to see what then happened and how it changed our whole life, how it saved our lives. That's really it because my time is up. Azaria, my brother, cut into my time a little bit. He gave a good speech. He had a few laughs. It was good, but that's it. Shabbat Shalom.